today's special edition of Accounting with Dracula, we're going to be discussing how you can redeem your Christianity with our guest, Jonathan Harker.
Hello.
So, Mr. Harker, why don't you tell us a little about yourself and your path in finding redemption through religion?
Well, first it started when a man named Dracula put me through severe mental trauma. I came all the way from London to help him sell real estate in Transylvania. Out of nowhere, this man started scaling walls, so eventually I decided it would be best for my well-being to leave. And then he followed me all the way to London. He began attacking my friends, my fiance, and this was the moment I realized Christianity was my solution. And it was through the crucifix that the evil Count Dracula was defeated.
T.
On that note, please welcome our second guest, Count Dracula.
What?
Okay. On the rest of today's segment, we're going to be discussing how Christ can improve your life, and we're going to be playing some games with our guests right after the commercial break.
Have you been living in Transylvania for just a little bit too long? Does it seem to be getting a little creepy and gray around here? So much so that you feel like creatures are controlling your life? If you said yes to any of these questions, then it seems like you might need a little pop and color in your life. And what better place to find that color than in rural London? Here you'll find the type of people that have your back.
What are you doing on our set? We're recording a program.
And not those blood-sucking fiends. So if you feel like you need a change of pace, just call the number on the screen. And you can own your very own estate in London.
Welcome back to our talk show, Accounting with Dracula. For the rest of today's segment, we're going to be playing a little game I like to call 5-second rule. So basically the rules of the game are you have to name 3 things from a certain category within 5 seconds. Now whoever wins gets to go to Hawaii! Woo!
I'm going to win.
Okay, so our contestants today are our host Alora and our special guest Count Dracula. Now I'm going to be asking questions off of my cards, and you each get 5 seconds to answer. Mr. Count Dracula, what are 3 things you say to break awkward silence? Now! Okay! 1 point for Count Dracula! Now, our next question.
Oh, he's
Alora.
really killing it.
Name 3 things that you believe characterize our past guest, Jonathan Harker. Go!
He breaks masculine standards, and he is quiet and conservative, unlike his other friends.
That was 2, but okay! Next question. We're going to give you a chance to redeem yourself here, Laura. What are 3 things that you believe symbolize today's episode's theme of salvation through Christianity? Go!
The constant reappearance of White in Bram Stoker's article, John Harker Experiences, the crucifix, which offers protection through God, and the sexualization of women and how Mina overcomes her illness by being the opposite of that.
That was way over 5 seconds.
Still did it though.
Alright, and for our last question, Mr. Count Dracula, would you please name 3 types of ice cream brands for us? Ready? Go! Back to our hosts, Laura and Riley, on Redeeming Your Christianity Through Salvation with Jonathan Harker.
Wow, that's a great game our host put on for us.
So one final question for Mr. Harker before we go. We'd like to know how you felt about Bram Stoker writing in his article that you and your wife overcame these challenges because she had the mind of a man.
What Harker meant to say is that Mina is a strong example of independent women in Stoker's time who overcome these challenges and manipulations. Not with the mind of a man, but with the strength of a woman.
Well, that's all the time we have for today, and we'd like to thank our guest, Mr. Harker, and our sponsors for today, Maddie's Real Estate. Make sure you call the number down below. Trainers, you get pocket trainers!
Two, three. You get a call! You get a call! You get a call! You get a call! Get a call!